Today we're going to head out to doing the Bourbon Trail. We're going to start with Maker's Mark Distillery, and then from there going to go to Four Roses. The other day I went out and I hit Evan Williams and Jim Beam and Willett. It was really interesting. I learned a lot about the process, what makes bourbon bourbon. So today I'm really looking forward to doing more tastings than so much educational. I don't know how much more I can really learn unless I get my hands involved and really start to do it.
And I didn't join him the other day, so today will be my first time going. So I've got a lot to learn.
And she's not a bourbon drinker.
Nope, not at all.
We're going to see if we can change that today.
We headed to our first stop, Maker's Mark Distillery, which is located about 30 minutes from our campground in Bardstown, Kentucky. It was a great day for a tour. The beautiful property was designed by T.W. Samuels' wife, Margie, who wanted the grounds to resemble a Victorian village. We began the tour at the still house, where all of the ingredients are cooked, fermented, and distilled until they're ready to be aged. Then we went to the rick house, where the barrels are aged anywhere from 4 to 7 years. At the bottling plant, we learned that the bottles are rinsed with Maker's Mark to make sure that nothing but pure bourbon touches the inside of the glass. And finally, the tasting rooms. We each had 3 different bourbons and 1 moonshine to try.
Sharper finish. It's not as smooth as the 26 was, but it's got, it almost smells like a vanilla extract. That vanilla comes from the French oak. When you taste it, you're going to notice that it tastes more spicy than oak. I noticed less vanilla in the flavor and spicy. It kind of has a bite to it on the side of your taste buds where your sour taste buds are mostly. That's that spicy. It's even like the makers will have their own private blend products.
The tour ended with a viewing of a vibrantly colored installation by glass artist Dale Chihuly. Our next stop was the Limestone Distillery, just 8 miles down the road from Maker's. The Limestone Distillery is one of Kentucky's family-owned craft distilleries founded by brothers Steve and Paul Beam, who come from a family of distillers that was around since even before Prohibition. With its smaller scale production, it felt much more intimate. Every bottle is visually inspected and filled by hand. A small shipping container in the back houses all of their barrels. We were lucky enough to enjoy a private tasting at the end of the tour. My favorite, the chocolate-flavored moonshine. Our next stop was the Four Roses Distillery. They weren't doing any tours that day, but we still got to do a tasting, learn about the history of the brand, and wander around the gift shop. Although we still had plenty of time left to go to one more distillery, we decided we're happy to just go back home and chill for the rest of the afternoon. And while I haven't been converted into a bourbon drinker, we had fun, I survived, and Mark brought home a couple of good bottles. We hope you guys enjoyed our video. If you want to keep up with our RV adventures, please subscribe to our channel, travel, insights, etc.
That they were just, and I was like, but I'm a Scotch drinker, well, you know, they're like, these Scotch is the best Scotch in the world. Come, Texas boy, drink more.